Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video, I'll be recapping day 5 of the Washington Commanders training camp. So, we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and that notification bell as well, so you never miss a video. Trying to hit 16K, it's free, takes 1 second. Recording this on my lunch break, so might be a little bit noisy in the background and stuff, but I will be at training camp live tomorrow, or I won't be live streaming, but I'll be there watching the practice live. So, you know, won't just be following the tweets. I'll be there seeing all the plays and everything. So, that'll be good. And let's talk about what happened today in practice. Another day of Terry being there, but not really being there the whole day. And so there's even more stuff to talk about with Terry. That might be a separate video about, what Adam Schefter said about the whole situation. He wants way more than DK is getting, which is $33 million a year. But let's talk about what happened in practice today. So Jaden Daniels looked super sharp today. He was making big plays after big plays. So he had a nice throw to Deebo Samuel in the back corner of the end zone. So Deebo Samuel has stepped up with Terry McLaurin out, and that's great. Absolutely great to hear. And here is a clip of some of the safeties, just so you guys can see that stuff. Deebo Samuel and Austin Eckler returning kickoffs, and Zach Selby says that's a nasty combo, and he's right. I mean, those two, it's hard to get those down. I mean, get those guys down for sure. Let's see. So Bobby Wagner opens things up by stuffing B-Rob. Nothing new there with B-Rob, just kidding. But we got a rookie, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, that's been impressing a lot of people. And I think he has a chance to be RB1. Maybe not by that week 1, but it's looking like there's a chance of that. But definitely by some point in the season. Tunsil had a vet day off, I believe, on Miller, Ertz, and maybe someone else did. Surprised Bobby Wagner didn't. But Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt laid a loud pop and a defender on a run up the middle. Believe that was against Tyler Owens. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's go over some other tweets as well so we can see, get some perspectives from, some other players. And like I said, comment down below what you guys want to hear about tomorrow when I go to training camp. So Andre Jones, who they drafted, in the 7th round? Was that last year? I believe it was last year, maybe the year before. And Goldman doing a nice job pushing the pocket. This D-line is catching my eye again. So shout out to those guys. The D-line did really well today. Apparently, Newton had a nice play blowing up a screen. Connerly, with a nice job picking up blitz from Wagner. Apparently, Connerly had a good day today. Maybe, him and this is according to Bleeding Burgundy Jalen, who was there today. But he mentioned that, Connerly did really well in the passing game, pass blocking wise against Wise, but maybe in the run game it was more even. So just, something to watch out for there. Big thud delivered from Tyler Owens on Bill on the run play. But a lot of people were actually saying the opposite, that, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt was the one who, trucked him. So it was a little bit of 50-50 there. Jaden Daniels passed to Bates for a big gain. So first time hearing about Bates, for me at least. KJ Osborne, hearing about him too. He had a nice one-handed catch in warm-ups. It's nothing crazy. I mean, these guys do that all the time, but goal line touchdown. So nice there. No Igbenogany in coverage. And then Jaden Daniels had a dot to Deebo Samuel, in the red zone, touchdown over Amos and Mikey. So Jaden Daniels balling out once again, and he was looking good. And let's see, I think JP Finley had a bunch of tweets today, so we'll go ahead and go to him. I think Jalen Lane had a nice catch, so shout out to Jalen Lane. I'm excited to see him. Ben Sinnott had a nice catch. Jaden threw a laser to him. We talked about the Deebo touchdown. Jalen Lane with a nice catch in 11s, and then a nice tough run from Bill Merritt. So the nickname, I know a lot of people have been throwing out JCM or Bill or Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, whatever. He's been good. He's been the standout. All the, beat reporters have said it, the fans, everyone. JP Finley says Jaden absolutely dialed today. Might be the best he's looked all camp. So the fans were there. It was the season ticket holders, so not all the fans were able to go, but still, being able to see that is really cool. Terry was there hanging out with Jaden, or hanging out while Jaden signs for the fans, and he's talking to his agent apparently. So information there, and yeah, Terry's just getting freaking like all the media around him when he's walking out, and he's just basically said, he kept repeating, "I'm taking it day by day." Whatever question was asked, he said, taking it day by day. As you see, as I said that, they show the clip, and he's walking. And I don't know if they're gonna, show around, give it a different perspective, but there's a lot of people around. There's a lot of people around him, so I'm sure he's a little bit frustrated about that, but he knew that was going to happen. He knew that was going to happen. Let me go to Ben Standig, just making the rounds and all the different beat reporters and what they're saying. But there is the clip here of Ja'Cory Krosky-Mara running over Tyler Owens. So we'll show that real quick. Let's see, any other things I want to talk about before I show you guys that clip. The other guy that wasn't there was Marshawn Lattimore, and then Clelin Ferrell. First day of pads. Also. You didn't mention that. I thought first day of pads was going to be tomorrow. That's what Nikki Jabala reported, but wasn't the case. So, first day of pads was today, and tomorrow, hopefully they're in pads. I really do hope so. Here's the play, and, runs through the hole, and just, I think either way, regardless, like he bounced off that, hit, but then also you could say maybe if they're able to, fully tackle, that Tyler Owens would have, put a little bit more force into it, but still he stayed up and bounced right out of it. So he did pretty well on that play, and, both of them did. And I would like to see that full force. And, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that because, they're teammates. But, I would like to see that, Ja'Cory do that in the preseason, and maybe Tyler Owens do it too, to a defender. And, both of them are guys I really am excited to see during the preseason. I think those are prime guys of like, all right, let's see them in the preseason. There's a lot of guys, honestly, because you got the whole rookie class, which obviously you're excited to see, but then you got guys in their second years. Like, I don't need to see Jaden. I don't need to see Mikey Sanders still, but the rest of that class, I mean, I was about to say Jalen Lane. You've got Ben Sinnott. You want to see what he can do. Jordan McGee, Johnny Newton, Luke McCaffrey, Brandon. Like, there's like 5-6 guys there that you really want to see what they can do in year two. And the preseason is an indicator of that, I believe. And then obviously this whole rookie class with some UDFAs, and then throw in Tyler Owens, who was a rookie last year, just wasn't a draft pick. You got a lot of guys that you're going to want to watch in the preseason. And I do hope they give those guys some opportunities, like even if they might be first team guys or borderline first team guys, let's see them play a little bit more. Like, Johnny Newton, I want to see him play a little bit more than just one game or a couple series. Like, yes, he might be a starter, but give him more than just the first 2 series. Like, give him at least 1 or 2 series, not with the starters, and let him get some more PT. And I would say the same thing with Luke McCaffrey if he's playing with the starters, and same thing with, Benson, who's not going to be the starter, but still, I want to see those guys get as much PT as possible. The Terry stuff, I'll make a separate video on that, but said he wants way more than 33, which is what DK is getting, and that he didn't say it directly. Just keep that in mind. It was what Adam Schefter said he believes. It's probably the team saying that to Adam Schefter. If Terry wants 36, 37, that's